Welcome back, everybody. Been a while since we've done some Judge Jamma. I've been itching to prosecute the guilty and liberate the innocent, as I have been busy with the major. That is why you guys haven't seen me do this in a while. But let's get started and see what the wonderful members of the Dota 2 community have in store for us today.
Banana slam jam.
We have ourselves an Invoker hard support, a good start, who is feeding. So he is 0-6, not too hot so far, but let's go ahead and check out. Let's give ourselves a little bit of a context here. Is he playing the game? Is he doing it as best as he can? Let's fast forward. Looks like he's trying to rush that Blink Dagger, as all Invokers do. He's going to have it. 20 minutes, not half bad. What's he going to do? That's the question. That Bloodseeker attacked real fast. That's just his Q, plus the fast forward. Never mind, ignore me. Okay. Blink Dagger, not paying off so far. Did make space for the Roshan, though. Oh, the Blink Dagger! The Observer! So this is Ancient. The guy looks like he's never played Invoker before, because he doesn't even have Bronze tier. Meaning, like, it hasn't even registered him to be level 1. Nowadays, everyone has Dota Plus, at least to get level 1 through 5. So, if he had played Invoker, it would be Bronze. So he is solo dying to a Willow. To be fair, that Willow is Grandmaster tier Willow. So it's hard to really judge one way or the other. Maybe this guy is trying to learn Invoker. I don't feel like he's intentionally feeding, but in the court of Judge Jamma, we do have to gauge whether or not the intent outweighs the execution. And this is just bad. Okay, he bought back, ready to kill the Willow. Making some plays, making a splash. 3 for 0 trade. Cold Snap's the wrong target, but they kill him. Oh, the Ghost Walk! Look, don't worry, guys. Cold Snap was still on cooldown. So even if he had invoked properly, it wouldn't have mattered. The good old Blink Ghost Walk synergy. Okay, guys. I think I've seen enough. Honestly, it looks like the guy gave it his all. He's just really bad at Invoker. Never played him before. He was buying sentries and wards. He was attempting to support. I would say he probably buys more sentries and wards than Slacks. Slacks is 5k, but he is a dirty Warlock spammer. One hero pool puddle, as you will. And this guy's got the right sentiment. Failed to execute. But we're going to have to go with not guilty on all fronts, except for if there was a check for being trash at Invoker, I would check that one. Storm Spirit griefing mid lane. He is 2-2. Reasonable stat line so far. Oh. Context, please. He has died. He's gone back mid, attempting to make something happen. Okay, we're making play. We're doing it. We're doing it. Okay. He pings the Terrorblade.
Over here now. And make up this mess.
Dire's structures are fortified. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You know what this makes me think of?
The seeds of fortune.
You guys know that song? Raindrops keep falling on my head. That's what I thought of right here. I don't know if anybody else thought of that. And you know what's going to be falling on this guy's head? The banhammer. Guilty on all charges. I don't care what happened between him as in the Terrorblade. That is unacceptable behavior. He pulled half a Mason. He only did the item destroying part. No feeding down mid. Seems inefficient. Looked like the game went on for another 20 minutes. If you're gonna go all in. You know, go super hard. Don't just waste another 10 minutes of everyone's time as you already wasted at least 25, because that's how long it usually takes for people to end the game. Sad that we can talk about the optimization of griefing, but that's where we are. That's where we are in 2021, people. We have ourselves a Venomancer cosplaying as the griefer from last game. Is this a foreshadowing? Let's find out. I'm trying to make him not Storm. There you go. Okay, we got ourselves a offlane Venom. 4 and 6. I've seen worse. I've absolutely seen worse. His items seem fine. Let's go ahead and fast forward a bit here. We're going to not auto skip. So he is farming Ancients with his team. Good teamwork there. Not the best camera work. I really have no idea what's going on in the game. I don't think that's reportable, though. Is queuing up a Rapier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
He is incredibly fast farming now. Flash Farmer Veno. Okay, guys. Obviously limited context. We come into this game. We see a Venomancer. 4 and 6. Reasonable score line, or stat line. Shit's happened. Looks like they're down by about 1k. It's actually about an even game. Items are completely normal. We look at the tower situation, and we see it's about even. I'm just objectively looking at a game of Dota, and that's what I see. I add up all the numbers, and it checks out. This isn't 1 + 1 = 3. It's 1 + 1 = 2, people. It all made sense. And suddenly, Venomancer threw a multiplication sign in there. He said, 1 × 1. That no longer equals 2, people. That is half of 2. That is not even close to 2. Where are you going with this, BSJ? What I'm saying is it doesn't add up, guys. It multiplies up. What the fuck are you doing? Venomancer? Why? Please, guys, have some self-control, okay? If there's somebody in your team that made you do this when I gave you the scenario of the game, objectively looking at the game from his perspective, everything looked fine. Please work with me if you are a part of my community, or if you're just gandering at this video to watch some toxic people to feed that inner sadistic, masochistic, whatever the proper word is about yourself. Vocabulary is not my strong suit. I don't care what your reasoning is. Please, people, let's band together as one in a completely male, straight kind of way. Nothing wrong with it not being that way, though. And mute the person that made you do this. And when I say made you, I mean internally in your head, you're validating it as he made me do this, okay? But he didn't make you do this. You did this. Look at this from the objective third party here. I know you guys are out there. All of you are doing this. Not all of you. Plenty of you are doing this. Stop presenting me with an objectively whatever situation and being this Venomancer. However, I will give him props. It is much more efficient way to end the game than what we saw the Storm Spirit do. I will say that this game will most likely end much quicker than the last one. Somebody in chat said, some other day I was playing with a hugely racist dude and I lost my mind. He was not just toxic, he was nasty. I just threw the game. It was sad, but I think it was the least he deserved. So what you're telling me is, let's equate this to real life, okay? that there's some guy in real life that is ruining his own life due to toxicity. He has absolutely no friends because nobody likes him. Probably similar to what the guy you're dealing with is. And he does something completely disturbing the peace of just a restaurant. And you say, I fucking hate this guy. And you shoot him. Okay? You just say, I'm going to murder this guy. And what ends up happening is, he's already got a shitty life. And it's still shitty. You probably killed him. And now your life is also shitty. Why are you taking yourself down with him? Why? Why? Let him be shitty. Don't ruin your own life for the sake of punishing others. Dude, that makes no fucking sense. Like, if you did that every single time somebody was toxic in your life, do you realize how shitty your life would be? Do you realize how much you would hurt yourself to hurt other people? You can't do that. You just can't, man. Think about it. If you were to do that every single time, you would be so detrimental to your own self that it would just add up, man. You just can't do it. I understand that you feel vindicated, that you feel justified. But it's not good for you, man. It's not good for the psyche. It's not good. It's not good. Okay. Scripting and hacking. This is going to be a tough one. I'm always bad at these. If anything, we talk about me flaming the people in these games. You guys always set me up for flaming when I do scripting and hacking because my understanding of it is not good enough. So I didn't see anything sus yet. We're gonna fast forward a bit, just until he's alive. Okay, so he dewarded a ward. Let's pay attention to that. He's 1 for 1. Looks like his cursor was on the guy there.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Okay.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Look, this is Gabe.
His camera work does seem really bad.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Okay, that's another deward.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I know there's people with like map hacks that can like see wards.
Killing spree.
Dire's middle tower.
Okay, so we already had this sentry. This doesn't count.
I'll take that.
He's an ancient player. Ow.
Dominated, I guess.
Okay.
Dire's bottom tower.
So far, none of that was sus.
Dire's under attack are fortified. Dire's top tower has fallen.
We're gonna be
Radiant's
careful
middle
here.
tower is under attack.
What is this camera movement?
Regeneration.
What the fuck?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
What is this? Is this a script? Like, what am I missing here? Why is he?
Regeneration.
Dude, this is the weirdest camera movement.
Killing spree. Double kill.
Okay. Because this game is ridiculously long, I'll just go to the auto skip markers here. So, let's see what he's doing.
A dominating performance.
None of that seemed crazy.
Killing spree.
I don't think that was a hack.
Spree.
That was pretty pog. Looks like he was quick cast spamming a Z on the ground there. He was doing it for like 3 or 4 seconds prior to the blink in. It looked like a hack originally, but when we dissected it and did our thorough research... Oh, it's not auto-skipping anymore. So Mag Spectre were dead, and he has blinked up the hill blind. I don't think I can call this guilty. I didn't, like, he had some really weird camera movement, but every single spell was reasonably cast, I think. I didn't see anything. Blatant fog hack? How is that a blatant fog hack? That's why he was clicking ahead of players, because he wanted to keep enemy in vision? The thing is, isn't that all speculation? I guess I could do not enough evidence. There's no hard evidence, so if you guys are upset, at the very most I could have done was insufficient evidence, which I can understand your argument for that. But there's definitely no, like, hard proof that he's guilty, at least due to my knowledge of these situations. We have a Pangolier that's feeding. He is against an Ursa, not the best lane for you. 6 minutes in, he's 0-6. Do we want to get some, like, context on, like, what led up to being 0-6? 0-5. Oh, he's a 4 position.
Killing spree. Killing spree. Double kill. Dominating, I guess.
Okay. The game's still kind of even. So what's he going to do with this horrible start? He's divine, so he's not a trash player. I mean, he is kind of trash, but, you know, all perspective. So he did learn from the go bottom 9 times in a row play. Did not work out for him. He then went mid and died. So, I actually don't know if I've ever had a case precisely like this one, and I guess that means that I have to set a precedent. So, it seems like something's going wrong internally with the team. Obviously, he's getting tipped by Legion. He was like 0-6 in lane. We couldn't see the first 5 deaths. We have no idea if it was like one of them at the rune and then one at the start of the lane, and then it just got worse and worse from there. But the fact is, this guy has like turned his brain off and just continuously walking into the opponent, even swashbuckling into the opponent, and farming creeps like right in front of an Ursa that's like 4 levels ahead of him. So I will say that even though none of these deaths look like intentional feeding, I firmly believe that Pangolier has fed so much that he has made the game unwinnable for his team. So I will call that guilty due to that reasoning. I firmly believe that game is unwinnable because of what he did. So, looks like that's it for our cases of Judge Jamma for the day. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you liked the video and just like the channel, please subscribe and like and comment and all those things that I am now telling you I care about, because I'm no longer going to be in denial of things that actually matter to me. I appreciate it, guys. Thanks again. Thanks, and see you next time.